Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations.
Good evening, explorers. It is me, Leslie Tanner. Absolutely excited to be with you on another beautiful Tuesday night. But this particular Tuesday night happens to be the last evening of the month of June. And so far, we have run the gamut as far as themes devoted to our queer brothers and sisters. Now, tonight, the hangover is over. The honeymoon comes to an end, and we realize the basic fundamental truth. Queers are doomed. That and much more tonight on Explorations. Good evening, my explorers. How are we all doing tonight? It is wonderful to be with you. My name is Leslie Tanner, host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash that power inside of us. The power of the next level that we speak about so frequently here at the program. That power, that potential power, that absolute nascent yearning to be set free power coursing through your mind, body, and spirit as we sit with one another right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the product. This power is not the product of an external source. No, it is your birthright, your ancient birthright by virtue of being born, by virtue of being. Ladies and gentlemen, as the great Carl Sagan has put it before, we are star stuff. And because we are star stuff, ladies and gentlemen, that you too are of the next level. And tonight we take a look at exactly that. Not just for the homosexuals, as we have been doing several times this month. There's a real magnifying glass on the issues and realities, both objective and subjective, of our homosexual brothers and sisters. But also, in addition to that, ladies and gentlemen, we are ushering our queer brothers and sisters out of the Pride Month. Now, we can all understand, the need or desire and the indulgence, moreover, of quote-unquote pride, right? Quote-unquote empowerment, quote-unquote safety. Namaste, communal vision from Pepperoncini. Leslie, are you spiritually queer or straight? Interesting. If I could show you what the shape of my spirit looked like, it would terrify the shit out of you. It would terrify the shit. I don't know if I have a clean answer. I mean, on some level, physically, for me speaking, I've gone through my hoe years. I've gone through my sexually active years. And ultimately, for me, a hole is a hole is a hole is a hole. It's holes all the way down. Like the philosopher said, it's holes all the way down. Namaste. And so I don't know I don't really know how to answer your question. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, but namaste. His spirit has holes in it. Blessings. Okay. Blessings. So how are we doing? Listen, before we get into the real nuts and bolts, because tonight's really important. Queers are doomed. And if you take your job seriously, ladies and gentlemen, as somebody with a queer in their life, then, ladies and gentlemen, it is your duty, it is your obligation, it is your responsibility to usher them back to earth, ground them into the dirt from which they came, reminding them of their situation, reminding them not only of their dire and unfortunate situation, ladies and gentlemen, but also it just so happens to be the path to the next level. Namaste. Nindy New, Explorer Surrogacy Advocate. Sad day, queers. Been a hell of a 38 months working the program with you. Namaste to brother Nindy New. Good to see that. 38 months. Beautiful 38 months. It's amazing how time goes by, huh? Namaste, Nindy New. Namaste. When Leslie says queer, it pisses me off. Namaste, Cooker Pie. That's because you're hearing it from the strength. You're hearing it from the spiritual strength of the next level. Namaste. A little bit of jazz. Namaste. Zonated Nostra 29. Namaste. 5-stream streak. Blessings and namaste to Zonated Nostra. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for the 5-stream. Let's get that number up. Let's get that number up. Namaste to you. Wandering Robot Studio. 500 bits. Holy moly! My child told me to kill myself, so I did, and now I've had a near life experience. As Wandering Robot Studio, near life experience. See, now that's somebody who's been around the program. That's how you know that somebody has been around the program. He was told to kill himself by his child, and he heeded that. He understood the needs of the child, the desires, the clarity of the childlike mind. Namaste. Do they not say it across all religions? Look to the child, emulate the mind of a child, the clarity, the strength, the naivete. And so did Wandering Robot Studio in that moment. And what did he say? He had a near-life experience. Now that is near-life experience. Now that is somebody who has put the 4 tenets to work. Namaste. Cooker Pie gifting out 25 community subs. Oh my God. Namaste. Sister Cooker Pie, blessings and namaste to you. Wonderful. Wonderful. That is now, if you're looking for an example of generosity, ladies and gentlemen, that is what it looks like. Sheer, unadulterated generosity, the excitement, the clarity of knowing how effective this personal power program is. Namaste, Cooker Pie. Woo! Who cares? Oh, wow. Yeah, holy macaroni indeed. Hypocryptomatic Cooker Pie truly leaving a mark on the program tonight. I cannot thank you enough, Sister Cooker Pie. Girl, extremely generous of you. I'd love to jump into queer with you, right? Let's jump into queer with you, right? Namaste. Namaste. You seem like somebody that would prefer queers to queer, as in, like, you know, I'm queer, like I got a haircut and I, you know, whatever, I don't know, whatever queer means. I'm not exactly clear about that. As a therapist, I'd love to know the various definitions of the nearly 3,000 different types of gay. Blessings and namaste to each and every single one. Listen, I love the queers. Listen, I love the queers, says Cooker Pie. Listen, I love the queers. Listen up. Listen up. I love the queers, says Cooker Pie. Namaste. Do you? Do you, Cook? I'd love to get into that with you because something tells me I hate the idea of queer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've talked about that before, and hopefully we talk about it again soon. Love it. Namaste. Woo, girl. Travcam Zero resubbing 18 months in a row. The queers love you too, Leslie. At least this one does. Namaste, Travcam Zero. I know. Listen, I know my queers love me, and I know you understand that. I know you feel that, and it makes me. I won't go as far as say it brings me joy to hear you say that, to see that you're saying that, but it doesn't surprise me. Let's just say that. I don't do this to be loved. I do this so that I can assist you because I believe in you. Now, if contingent upon my, granting you these tools through this program, if I needed to be loved in return, ladies and gentlemen, what we would have is not a program. Certainly not a successful one. We would have a narcissistic exercise. Brothers and sisters, that would be called, it's what we call countertransference in the industry. Countertransference. I need you to love me because of this, that, or the other in my past. You are my patient. You are my follower, and I need emotional things from you. No. I'm just as likely to hate as love each and every single one of you, regardless. And I do so as you need it. I do so. I befriend you as you need it. I turn you into an enemy of mine as you need it. That which gets you to your true power, the power of the next level, is what I am in service of. Because before anything, I believe in you. And I want to see you blossom. I want to see you bloom. Namaste. I love anyone who is doomed, says Impulse Power. Namaste to you. I turn you into a cool fucking enemy. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Namaste to you. Blessings. Now, Arcane Services with 100 bits. You're not seeking by me, you son of a bitch. Arcane, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough for that generosity. Arcane Services really throwing down some bits tonight on this Jazz Express, ushering it along, pushing it along. Namaste. About 50 seconds ago, we're on a level 7. Damn, it's been a while since we hit a level 7 on the Jazz Express. What an exciting night. I knew the energy was going to be special tonight. I knew goddamn well the energy was going to be absolutely electric tonight. Namaste. Namaste. Arcane, 300 more. Arcane? What is going on over there, brother? Arcane. I don't know what you are, but you're a man to me now. Because I want you to be. And that's what spirituality is all about. Namaste. Lewis underscores 101 bits. Wow. Luis, thank you so much, brother Lewis. Blessings. Blessings to Lewis, putting 100 bits into the basket and passing it along. Namaste. Nindy new single bit, not anywhere near as good or generous as the other explorers. Single bit, kind of bullshit. Namaste. Nindy New's a millionaire. That's why. This is why I give him the guff. This is why I give him the guff. Nindy New's a millionaire. All right, not to put you on blast, not to put your personal stuff on blast. Quick affirmation for fellows. Listen, there are only so many shoes out there. Try them all on at the store. Make a goddamn day out of it. Namaste. Guys, listen, let's stop messing around. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to clean up. End of Pride Month, the hangover setting in, right? Ask any of the gay people in your life, especially that participated in Pride, there is something that settles in. It's like that Christmas hangover, right? It's like that Christmas hangover, right? Back to reality, back to the real world, and it's not good. Namaste to you. Blessings. So guys, before we get into the real nuts and bolts, opening up the lines, speaking to my queers in the chat right now, speaking directly to them, hearing hearing their mind and their heart come back down to the earth, right? Back down into the earth and the dirt, and namaste. And those of us, I want to hear from not just the queers in chat, I want to hear from the others too, because the queers know they're doomed on some level, all right? They know it. But how can we be of service? How can we be of service? We can call up and talk about how they're doomed too. Why is it not looking good? What did they forget about while they were out during Pride Month, right? Getting lit at a parade, or going to brunches and what have you.
Sometimes I just stare for up to an hour at my biceps, triceps, lats, and quads to help manifest gains.
Namaste. All right, so guys, listen, we got some orders of business to take care of. Very exciting stuff tonight. Thank you so much, Psyduck, for the 25 bits. We do have an Explorer of the Month. Let's go ahead and let's go, guys. Listen. Yeah, I know it's the last day of the month, so we got one day to celebrate the Explorer of the Month. You only get a day. You're welcome. You're welcome in advance, not only for the acknowledgement, not only for the glory, not only for the piece of physical merchandise that you'll receive in the mail, but also for the single day, right? And there's a whole month that you're not getting. And that in itself is a gift greater than a whole month to be deprived, right? To not get what you think you deserve. Namaste. So let's go. Quick. Oh my gosh, here we go. Psychic emergency. This is not a joke. Everybody shut up.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer N0T Niche to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 400 hi there. I'm Cody, pronoun Z, M, IR, EIRS or Z, Zem, Zir, Zirs, or really any neopronouns that aren't Z, here, here's. I am a white, trans-masculine, femme non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demilo-romantic, great-ami bisexual, survivor of acute and complex trauma, millennial and cat parent in mental health recovery. Repeat. Cheer 400 hi there. I'm Cody, pronoun Z, M, IR, EIRS or Z, Zem, Zir, Zirs, or really any neopronouns that aren't Z, here, here's. I am a white, trans-masculine, femme non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demilo-romantic, great-ami bisexual, survivor of acute and complex trauma, millennial and cat parent in mental health recovery. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Namish, for bringing that to a level of emergency. So, guys, when I said to be quiet and pay attention, that is extremely important. Extremely important. Because people, it might sound like a joke. I know it's got an unfortunate name, PNAS. It sounds like penis. And I wish I've been begging my team to do something about it. Because I do take it seriously, ultimately, at the end of the day. We all have emergencies, right? The time comes, we all have emergencies, we all have crises. And so every once in a while, we have to have a system there to psychically hear and aid. Namaste, the program works. Thank you, Guru Regulators. 53 goddamn months. Wow. 53 months. Namaste. Namaste. Here we go. We've got this is the only time I'm going to do this for you. Where is it? There. This is for Hypocryptomatic, aka Jen. I'm manually putting in a communal vision because she got the thing wrong. So let's go ahead and just give that a... All right, what does it say? I think you just meant to say that you're a Gen Z that likes to hear themselves talk. Now that is interesting. That's interesting. Now, are you referring to to Cody from the Psychic Emergency, the emergency relayed by way of not Mish. Is that what was going on? Is that I just want to understand exactly what's going on. Jenny, if you could clear that up for me in chat, that'd be really great. I appreciate it. Thank you in advance. Now, let's go ahead and do what I was doing already. Queers are Doomed tonight on Explorations. We're going to get to the theme. The theme will be robust. We will do a lot of very productive, crucial stuff for our queers tonight. But let's go ahead and orders of business. We do have a piece of mail to open, which is exciting. And guys, if you guys want to send me something, here we go. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. I absolutely adore getting stuff from you guys. I love letters, postcards, little packages, anything that you can stick in the mail and send my way. I love getting it. I love holding that thing in my hands. It's like we have a physical relationship. I want you to think of it that way. I want you to think of this P.O. Box as a way for us to physically touch each other, all right? I think that would be the healthiest, that as a guy on the internet, I think that would be the healthiest way, is just if you could see that P.O. Box and just imagine you're touching me and I'm touching you, right? Yes. Beautiful. All right, now here's the mail. All right, so we got a package. We got a package from, this is international, ladies and gentlemen. This is international. International stuff. It is from, yeah, I know who it's from. It's from Ireland. It's one of our leprechauns setting something in. I can't wait to get in here. Very thoughtful. Bubble mailer. Disneyland Pimp, good to see you. Namaste over at YouTube. Here we go. All right, so it's a bubble mailer, and then there's some stuff wrapped in bubble wrap to boot. Now that is considerate. Let's go ahead and open her up. Just a couple of compact discs and a book, which is really exciting. A couple contact discs and a book. First one is by Ronan Tynan, and the title of the compact disc is My Life Belongs to You. My Life Belongs to You. So I don't know if it was meant as a personal devotion from the sender, but I'm going to consider it that. I'm accepting it as that. Let's see here. My life belongs to you. I don't even know what this sounds like. Exciting stuff, though. Exciting stuff. Okay, so this is nice. I'm going to need an explainer about this next time we have her pop into stream. But we've got, it says Court McSherry Storytelling Carnival. I think it's Irish. Around the Boree Log. I think this is like Gaelic or something. Namaste, Pox. Appreciate that. It's going great. It's going great. It is. Yeah, I think it's Gaelic or Gaelic. Is that it? Is that what the language is? I haven't had to say that word out loud in a while. Gaelic, it does sound like Gaelic. I bet a lot of gay people were licking each other over this past Pride weekend, the last Pride weekend of the month. I'll bet they're doing a lot of Gaelic, licking each other's penises and buttholes and pussies and things like that. We wish to thank all those who took part in this recording, particularly our guest, Eamon Kelly, Abby actor. I'm excited to get into this. We'll see. We'll see. Kitty Nat says I had no one to gay lick. No one to gay womp womp. Womp womp. That sounds that you're alone. You're alone. Namaste. And we also have a book. A book. Now, listen, if I am to sort of, interpret what I've received tonight, I've got a compact disc from this explorer called My Life Belongs to You. That's the first thing that was on top. Okay, that set the tone. Then I've got something charming, kind of intimate, something about, hey, here's the homeland, here's who I am, here's what it's all about. My life belongs to you, here's who I am and the stuff I like. Then we got this Irish stuff. Then this last book, add this to the list of interpretations, a book called Don't Trust Teacher. Don't Trust Teacher. So just to go over again, My Life Belongs to You is, an extreme devotion, and I accept it fully, namaste. Then I've got an explanation, what is that life, right? What is that life that I'm in ownership of? And then ultimately a sort of recoil, a distrust, a sort of a gasp that they would be doing it in the first place. Don't trust teacher, which is me in this situation. Picture romance illustrated. So on the cover, it's got a couple what looks like musicians and a chick in the middle being like, uh-oh, these musicians are gonna assault me, right? Uh-oh. Don't trust these guys. I wonder, these guys might be rapists. Something like that maybe is the worry on her face. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, okay. So we'll get into that a little later. Namaste. Namaste and thank you to a complicated thing that you sent me. I'm happy to receive it, and I'd be happy to jump into what you kind of unwittingly shared with the entire audience tonight. So I'd love to, maybe next time you pop in, let's talk about that. All right, guys. So listen, last order of business before we open the line is my community of devoted light. Listen, a couple details later about it, but if you're interested in pledging a couple dollars a month to get into my inner circle, to avail yourself to the videos, the podcasts, the monthly postcard, and access to the private streams on Saturday nights. Namaste. Look no further. The private streams hosted on our own private server, away from the ads, away from the TOS. Truly, we were allowed to express and utilize this program the way it was meant to be utilized. If that sounds interesting to you, that's really tickling your strings, your heart strings, your mind strings, your genital strings, anything like that, you're looking for the patreon.com, my community of devoted light at patreon.com. Link in the chat, more details later. Blessings. Blessings and namaste. All right, guys, let's open up the line. Enough Holly button. Let's open up the damn line. Guys, before I do, let's just call it like it is, all right? End of the Pride Month is a very traumatic time. Traumatic because reality is traumatizing to so many queers across, the Western world, whatever. So listen, it's their doom. It's their doom. It's a doom that we share with them, and it's a doom that we must usher many of our queer and gay and trans and whatever brothers and sisters. We need to bring them back down to earth. We need to bring them back down. Namaste. So tonight is the last night we're going to be devoted towards homosexuals for another 11 months. So soak it up. Soak it up. Line is open. 872-205-9484. 872-205-9484. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Les, it's just me, Jenny. I'm just holding the line open for Kooks.
Okay, so you are boxing out. You're boxing everybody out. You don't have anything necessarily to share, but you just want to make sure that when Kook gives you the little wink that you'll get off the line and she'll call it.
Well, she's our gay.
Pepperoncini, I really rally like the program. Namaste, Pepperoncini. Thank you so much for that. Can't thank you enough. Webmaster, producer, brother Pepperoncini.
He literally used his little stupid fingers to type all that shit out.
What'd you say?
He used his stupid little fingers to type all that shit out. That's Pepperoncini. He'll do shit like that. He's got nothing else to do, I guess. Like raise his kids.
All right,
hey, guess what, Les?
It's Jen. It says I'm calling.
Kook?
Yep.
Kook's calling?
That's what it said. Kook is calling.
Right now?
That's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta go. I hope that's true.
Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's up, Mike? I call you tonight. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's up, Mike? I can call you.
Hey, Leslie, it's Kook.
Kook, how we doing, Kook?
Not good, but it's fine.
Not good. Oh, what kind of not good?
Well, because if you know I'm a body retard, I don't have any new news on that.
No, you don't. Communal Vision from Jessica Bears. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna, hey. I wanna, hey. I wanna, hey. I wanna, hey. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig.
You know, you could have sang that for Pride. You know that song. I'm sure you do.
What song is that?
It's a Spice Girls, Wannabe.
No, I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
No, there's no way.
No?
There's no way.
What's another song by them?
Lame. This is why I dog on straight guys right here.
What's another what's another one of their songs if they're so prolific and popular? Maybe I'll know.
Become One?
Nope.
What the fuck? You heterosexual piece of shit.
No idea what the hell that is.
I know. I bet you're. I know. Oh my god, I can't even imagine what music you listen to. Trash. Got me all turned over nothing.
Listen, you know, I gotta say, you got one more day. I know you're sore. I know your life sucks. I'm glad you're getting this out of your system, this sort of straight hate.
Thank you.
Yeah, just get it out. You know, work it out of your system because tomorrow we go back down to fucking reality, all right?
Listen, the reality is you're straight today and you're going to be straight tomorrow.
I'm
and
straight.
I'm barely holding on.
How many times have I shared my sexual history?
Leslie, listen, I want it to be true. In my mind, I tell myself that that's true, and I think I'm just making myself feel better. Honestly, it's like a kid telling themselves a fairy tale.
I think that says more about your discomfort with your own desires and your own wishes and sense of reality.
I mean, possibly.
You've been betrayed so deeply and so frequently in your life that a man tells you, you know, just over and over again what his experiences is, and you just say no, this can't be right. I can't be right. No, I want it so bad.
I've never really been betrayed. I just
Hi,
think
I'm
that
Leslie.
nice
It says
things
the
don't happen in
handicapped
life.
woman. I've never been betrayed by your body and God. Hi, I'm Leslie Tanner. I'm so metrosexual. I'm afraid of being deemed queer. I wear a gold chain and have a fantastic mullet perm. Ooh, look at how gay adjacent I am. Also, I love penis. Leslie Tanner.
He got you. I good one, Psyduck. I like it.
You're defending his use of the word queer? Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah, because I see queer as an insult, so yes, I am defending his use of the word queer.
Then he is putting a quote in my mouth saying that it would sort of implying that it would be good to be deemed queer.
No, he was implying that like you were acknowledging that you are a queer.
Listen, you can call me whatever you want. I've been honest with my history.
I'm calling it. Psyduck called it to you. I'm just saying that I agreed with him. There's a difference. I didn't call you a queer.
Well, I don't understand your opinion. You identify with this phrase? You think it's funny and entertaining? This is a kind of thing that you would like to say.
I think it's an insult. But also, I support my queers. It's like when a black person is in a room with a different black person and they don't know each other and a white person says the N-word and the stranger might punch you. It's kind of like the same thing.
Wait, what is?
It's like, you know how like if you're the only minority in the room and there's one other minority with you and somebody from like the other group says a slur against you, against like some guy you don't even know, but then you might be compelled to like jump in the fight.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's like that for me. So I don't like it when they call themselves
So you're
queer.
calling Psyduck gay then?
No, I'm congratulating him for correctly calling you out and hearing me up a little bit.
Wow, what is this business of calling Leslie out? Why are we against I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you right now.
I just thought it was funny. Anything for a joke. Leslie, I don't care. If it's funny, it's funny.
Not Mish making it rain pennies on old Leslie. Namaste, not Mish.
I think living with Mish is like the only thing that keeps you. You know how everyone like has a sliding scale, like a Kinsey scale of like you like more men or you like women better, you like men better, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think like really Mish is like the only thing that's like keeping you at the middle.
What would okay, there's something about not Mish that makes me gay.
I think she makes it acceptable for you to be like, you could go to like a pride festival and a mob wouldn't beat you to death.
Oh no, by beat to death, you mean they would sexually molest the shit out of me and I would sort of just get trampled by how
maybe afterwards.
Turned on gay men.
Either, it's not going to be pleasant either way. However it ends up, you're going to be under a pile of dudes. But I think that like she's the only one that would like keep you safe. She's like your beard, but like the opposite. I don't know what the opposite is of a beard, but she's like your beard.
You're not listening. It sounds like you're having like there's a gas leak in your house. I don't understand what you're saying.
No, it's okay. I don't. You don't need to. The point is, I'm having fun.
Okay, all right.
And so is Psyduck.
Because in no physical reality would not Mish be defending me.
Oh no, she would. She'd be like your disguise. You know how Clark Kent like will put on the glasses and everyone's like, oh, where's Superman? She'd be like that for you, in a way.
Right. Okay, imagine this. If I'm at the Pride, you know those videos where a cat's like face to face with like an alligator, and it like swats at the alligator, and the alligator retreats.
Mish would be the cat. Yes.
And
you'd
with
be
a
like
gun.
behind her.
Yeah, exactly. But imagine a version of that video where an alligator just fucking eats the cat.
Yeah, that'd be you without Mish. You'd be like.
No, that's Mish talking shit at the Pride Parade, and then me just getting devoured by the ravenous desires of gay men at the Pride Parade.
Even if you did, I think Mish is getting out of there okay.
Well, yeah, not Mish. Not Mish is little. She'll kind of turn into like a little hedgehog, and you won't even know where the hell she is.
Like a little squirrel. I like to think of her that way sometimes, like a little squirrel that'll just go up the tree, and you'll be like, maybe you'll see her in a year. I don't know. When your broken and bruised body is collected by the authorities.
Right. Well, and covered in gay cum. Psyduck with a gun. Yeah. Leslie loves tooting on horn, in parentheses, cock. He's so avoidant right now, it's silly. Look at that mullet. Bet you could jack off a lot of dudes with it. That doesn't make any sense. They're not tentacles.
Yeah, they're getting long. I'm just saying your mullet's getting long. It's getting long in the back.
It's getting very long.
Yeah.
Jessica Bears, if you want my future, forget my past. If you want to get with me, better make it fast. Now, don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together. We could be just fine.
Get your act together and we'll be just fine.
Is this another one of those Spice Girls songs?
It's the same song. It's Pride.
Real quick affirmation for days.
Cyrus, you can do Party in the USA.
Time to go back into that hole. End of Pride. Namaste.
Namaste.
Arcane Services, blessings and namaste to you. Okay, so but that was a Spice Girl song, is what you're saying.
Yes. Do you know Puxatawny Phil? Do you think we have one for Pride? And if so, what animal is it?
That's a good question.
I know. You should think about it throughout the show and then like announce it at the end or something, or just let me know as like a little treat. Something at the end. We can have a little piece of chocolate at the end of the dinner.
We'll think about it. I think I got one, but I'm gonna marinate on it.
Punxsutawney
Phil.
Yeah.
And so what's the sort of what's the like prediction being made or not made though? Because
it's not really a prediction for him. He's like telling everyone that they have to go back in the closet. So all the repressors have to like start repressing again. And all the closet gay dudes have to like put on regular pants and not have their asses hanging out. And then all the real gay dudes, the actual ass gay dudes, have to like put their dicks away. It's basically like just saying like we're going back to Walmart time.
Right. Like the Purge, but for gay sex, and the Purge is ending.
Yeah.
And you
we're
need
going
a
back. Yeah,
Phil.
we're going back to khakis. Yes.
Yeah. Something to think about.
It's so depressing. Imagine how it feels.
What's a gay animal?
I don't know. That's like a toucan?
A flamingo?
So yeah, they're pretty gay.
Fort Wayne
if you
flamingo?
come to Florida, you can pet flamingos. You should visit sometime.
What? Where's this flamingo?
In Florida, you can pet flamingos. They'll come and eat right out of your hand.
Oh, that sounds fun. That does sound like a nice time.
Yeah.
And my signal's going crazy. This is awesome. I don't even know why.
I'm so glad that I got to also bring up your mullet and talk nonsense to make myself feel better.
Good. Well, listen.
This is better than therapy.
Oh, 100%. 100.
Don't go to therapy, everyone.
I've been saying that. If somebody still is walks away from one of these streams and saying like, wow, I'm glad I have therapy tomorrow, that wasn't enough, then I don't know what program you're watching. Communal Vision from Sido with a Gun. It'd be polyamory filks. A non-committal they if they get a pube on their chin when going down on a they-them, the summer is 3 times longer.
I've got a question to the chat. Why does everyone with neo pronouns, why are they just agonizing to talk to and be around? Riddle me this.
Really? What is it about? What is it? In your opinion, in your experience, what is it that about those pronouns that really just really irk you?
Because I don't like it when people can't figure out they want to feel special.
Quick affirmation for these. The ocean has waves, much like the. And you know what? It's a gift that I didn't finish it. Lewis _, thank you for the bits, and you're welcome for not even finishing the thought. Namaste to you.
Hell yeah.
All right, so go ahead. We're going to pass the torch. Kook, tell me, in your experience, right? And if I've got any Zays or Zems or whatever right now in chat, I'd love to speak to you. Tonight's the last night for you guys. As we're exploring Queers Are Doomed, Pride's over. So I'd love to hear the other side of this coin. But go ahead, Kook or Pie. Are you technically a millennial?
Yes.
Okay, so like elder millennial lesbian, what is it about your experience with this demographic of the neo pronouns that you just it's like oil and water, you don't like it?
I don't like it. A lot of times these people are very boring and they can't figure out a way to not be boring, so they do this shit to try to be interesting. It's not. The same people tend to fake illnesses. And very frequently they are vagina people, and it really hurts me physically to know that the majority of these people are vagina people, because I'm still on their team, sis. I'm still on your team because you have a vagina. I'm team vagina. But at the end of the day, you need to quit it, because no one's going to look at you and call you like a Z's or a Zare or whatever. They're not doing it. I think you should just transition, or just accept that you're a lady, and it's fine. You can hate it with me. We can hate having vaginas. That's fine.
Right,
but you're not interesting by pretending that you have like tics and Tourette's and then calling yourself some kind of weird bullshit.
Siduk with the gun, quick communal vision. Zay, Zer, Zim, what is this? Nickelodeon in the mid-2000s? Pustulio rules. Any idea what that means?
I don't, but I support him.
Okay. I don't, but that's nice of you. Well, listen, Kook, you really opened quite a few bags of chips tonight and left them on the table for everybody to snack out of all night. As always, I thank you for your bravery and your provocations, and generally, I know it comes back down to a sort of spite and resentfulness that you have in your soul, and I honor and I want to thank you for that.
And everyone who's on the fence, just go ahead and suck a dick tonight, because tomorrow you have to be fully straight again. Do it. You have like 2 hours, please. Go suck dicks and swallow cum before the end of the day. All right. Thanks,
all right.
Leslie.
Namaste, Kook. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Beautiful. Final night. Last couple hours of the month. Queers are doomed. Now, you might be interested, Leslie, what exactly do you mean? Now, Jessica bears with communal vision before I get into that. So here's a story from A to Z. You want to get with me, you got to listen carefully. We got him in the place who likes it in your face. We got G like MC who likes it on an easy V, doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me, haha, you'll see, slam your body down and wind it all around. Slam your body down and wind it all around. Namaste, Jessica Bears, another communal vision. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what is it that Leslie is getting at, right? And let this provide some clarification, right? The queers are doomed. Now, is that bad? Yes. But is it here at the program of use? Immeasurably. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe in the human being. I believe in the person. Race, creed, color, this program is universal. And what are the keys to the kingdom of the next level? Our mutual doom. We are all irrevocably, irretrievably fucked. And I don't mean that in a cute way. I mean in a very dire way. A way that can only be experienced. A way that defies language. Now, is it important to some people that we have these periods of quote-unquote pride, of quote-unquote empowerment, celebration? to what is called unity by so many people, and is the power, the path to the power of the next level. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Guru.
Namaste. Sadok, how you doing tonight?
Oh, you knew it was me, Guru?
Yes, I did. Right away. I know your voice.
What's this new hold music?
Whatever's on Google Chat or Google Numbers phone, whatever this thing is.
Google Numbers phone? Mm-hmm.
Yep, whatever that is. Queers are doomed. Namaste. Yeah, so Sidok, what's on your mind tonight, brother? What's going on?
I don't know what's on your mind, brother. What's this topic about? What are we getting at?
We're inviting our the queers back down to earth, right? Back to reality. Back to the muck, back to the dirt, back to the path to the next level. That's our focus. I feel like
if you have a whole month, then you're kind of empowered, you know, kind of like the Februaries of the years. I don't know. I think having your whole month is pretty powerful. You know, sometimes you only have a day.
Right.
But
what's powerful about it? Well, tell me how does the month lead to power? Communal Vision from Cooker Pie, is Psyduck high right now?
Well, that's every time I call in, Kook. Come on now.
Okay, Psyduck, how does a month lead to power? Power to do what? You break this down for me. I'm confused.
You're confused, Leslie? I think honestly, Leslie, you are the least confused out of anyone in this conversation. You know, you are the one leading the precipice of it's the last day of the month. We're trying to empower the they thems, whatever pronouns they choose to use. And just saying, you know what? It's the end of the month. It's the last day. Fuck them. This is what they got.
I'm quite opposite of that. Saying fuck them. I'm genuinely using empathy to tend to their experience right now.
When you choose the last day of the end of the particular month in order to make that this topic,
I don't know if you
are, Guru.
I don't know if you are, Guru. I've been addressing the most. Directly addressing the most important issues among these people all month. Quick psychic emergency, please hold.
Also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Framware to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 400. She had dumps like a truck thighs like what baby? Move your butt.
Rewarding
Sing it again. She had dumps like a truck thighs like what all night long. Let me see that thong thong. She had dumps like a truck thighs like what baby? Move your butt. But I think you'll sing it again. She had dumps like a truck thighs like what all night long. Repeat. Cheer 400. She had dumps like a truck thighs like what baby? Move your butt. But I think you'll sing it again. She had dumps like a truck thighs like what all night long. Let me see that thong thong. She had dumps like a truck thighs like what baby? Move your butt. But I think you'll sing it again. She had dumps like a truck thighs like what all night long. Let me now continue with your normal broadcast.
Namaste. Thank you so much for that. Fram, we are beautiful psychic emergency, and I felt that. I felt the urgent vibrations of your emergency. Namaste to you, and thank you for bringing that to our attention. And then we've got Rewardian, 10 community subs right in the middle of the psychic emergency. Namaste to Rewardian. Endless thanks. I don't give a shit. Tell me about the fat AI agents. Namaste. Don't know what you're talking about. Now. If you listen, but if you can provide some clarity, I would love to get into that. I'd love to get in the muck with you, hit the mat with you. Dread, blessings and namaste, Dread. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ooh, I had a burp, then it didn't come out. Sadek, back to you. I said I was confused about what you were saying, and then you started turning it around on me to say, "Oh, but you're not confused." Flesh your thoughts out, because I don't know what you're trying to get at.
Is that how I sound to you? Is that how I sound to you, Leslie?
I don't listen. We can play this little offense game all night, unless you want to get down to actual brass tacks.
I'm not playing the game. You're trying to get down to brass tacks. I'm trying to get down to brass tacks, Leslie.
Let's do it then.
So let's level with each other, okay? So instead of this back and forth with because that's how you sound right now. What are you trying to get to with the queers are doomed?
I mean this genuinely. I don't know what you're talking about, other than the literal truth of what I put on the screen.
Okay, so you don't know how to address the current topic that you are projecting, is what I'm hearing.
Okay, well, Can I respond?
Yep, of course.
Okay, first of all, I believe I've been doing that all night so far.
Debatable. Okay.
Maybe you don't understand. If you have like a specific question, maybe I could take a step back and take another swing at it. Let's just do that. Actually, let's just do that. All right. I'll do you one. I'll do you one. You're my. Actually, speaking of Psyduck, guys, we have some exciting news. Single day. That's right. That's right. Who gets it for a day? Namaste, Psyduck with a gun. Senior Explorer, brother of devoted light. Explorer of the month for a single day. Psyduck, in preparation for end of the month bullshit, I've canceled all my Twitch and Patreon subs other than the devoted light. This is the way. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're referring to.
You're gonna pull that shit on me? When
Psyduck has canceled so much of his life in the wake of being laid off of his job. And what did he keep? His community of devoted light subscription. And that alone is worth the acknowledgement of Explorer of the Month. You'll also be receiving a piece of physical merch in the mail. Namaste. Namaste to Psyduck with a gun.
I feel like this is targeted, Guru.
I mean, literally is. I used your name and your words.
Well, that doesn't feel good in light of this conversation.
For June. For June, he gets a day.
For June, yeah. I get the day. Thank you. I'm so blessed.
So okay. Mother Neville Bottom, I sent you a message. MNP, I sent you a message at your leisure.
Who's sending who messages? On what account?
Don't worry about it.
And what does this have to do with the topic at hand?
I'm talking to my community right now.
You're talking to me, Leslie.
Now I'm talking to you. Now listen, what do I mean by the queers are doomed? Okay, well, what I mean is literally that, right? They're doomed. And you've been terminated. Namaste.
I've been terminated.
Namaste. All right, there's that. It's the end of Pride Month. Listen, have you ever known anyone to have like manic episodes? It can be very, very jarring to come down, to crash from a manic episode. Right? It can be very difficult, very painful to come down from a manic episode. The exhaustion, the both mental and physical exhaustion as it sets in, returning back to what feels like just a shattering depression of just like basic reality. It's very important that someone be there at that moment to reorient them. And it is very caring to do so. And that is what I am doing tonight with the Queers Are Doomed. We like to, 1 second caller, So many of us with our months, our awareness days, our et ceteras, we like to escape the fact and run from not just basic reality, but the power that we have inside of us. We like to run from this basic reality of being doomed. When I say you're doomed, I'm not saying queers are specially doomed, which maybe there's an argument for that. But did I say queers are specially doomed in a theme? No, Psyduck. Are you doomed, Psyduck? Are you doomed are you not doomed when you get a little awareness month for whatever weird shit you are? No. You've been around the program too long. You should be able to sniff out hope.
You calling me queer?
Oh, it's you again.
I wear lederhosen.
As Mother Nipplebottom, it is also exhausting for the observer. Right? Mother Nipplebottom, once again, ahead of the curve, while Psyduck here pretends like he doesn't understand what I'm saying.
In my mind's eye,
Lewis
I imagine
_1
a compound for us all to live in. Rooms with high-pitched piercing drones. Cold rooms that smell like shit. A shooting range for slurs. All of them. I give us 6 weeks before the wheels come off.
All right, Psyduck, what's namaste, Lewis. Blessings and namaste. Thank you for those bits, brother. All right, Psyduck, did you listen to all that stuff I said?
I caught like half of it. I was talking for like 15 seconds afterwards. Didn't realize I was terminated. Classic. But looking back on the chat, I wear lederhosen. Who the fuck are you? Step at me. Mother Nipplebottom, you don't need your sub back. You should also, I don't know what you should do, but let's dive back into the topic at hand, Leslie. Why are the queers doomed?
I mean, they're a human being, right?
And so, okay. All right. If we're going to revert back to that, then at the base level, is not everyone doomed? Yes.
I mean, yes, Psyduck. I'm kind of surprised
that
we have to revisit this.
Okay. I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel, we have targeted campaigns.
Yeah, literally, yes. Framweyard, hang up Jose Cuervo.
I love that, Fram. Fram, I love that. But he's a little bit of a scamp.
Well, the Nipplebottom, we're going toe to toe. Psyduck has got a problem with the theme tonight. Queers are doomed. He feels that we're targeting queers.
I don't feel that we're targeting queers because I know that we have, there's always a targeted bit in anything. Whenever there's a topic.
Communal vision, real quick. I feel extreme guilty as I begin orgasm. I feel so guilty that I pick up my telephone and call mother in Russia. It too late for stopping, so I am coming sex. I am very upset and guilty and crying, so I yell her, I am come from sex. She say, you boy, do not marry American girl. And I say, no, I am come from sex with man. With man, I am in ass. I come in ass. And my mother, very angry me. She not get scared though. I hang up phone and am very embarrassed. I am guilt and feel very stupid. I wonder, why do I gay with man?
God damn. That's some powerful shit, Mish.
So
no. If I'm being honest, that's too long of a block of text for me to comprehend because I'm very actively retarded. But I jive with it.
Fluxorm Zero, explore Olympic swimmer. You look like it. You honestly look like it. I feel extreme guilty as I begin orgasm. I feel so guilty that I pick up my telephone and call mother in Russia. It's too late for stopping, so I am coming sex. I am very upset and guilty and crying, so I yell her. I am come from sex. She say, you boy, you do not marry American girl. And I say, no, I am come from sex with man. I am in ass. I come in ass. And my mother very angry me. She not get scared though. I hang up phone and am very embarrassed. I am guilt and feel very stupid. I wonder, why do I gay with man?
Why does one gay with man or woman, Leslie? Can we expound upon this? Also, a part of being queer is doomed. Why does one have a persuasion to the particular sex? And is that also, why is it? What is it?
Mother Nipplebottom, this caller is not working his program diligently and has obviously not absorbed the full meaning of the tenets. He needs to crush his balls in a large book, kneel to Guru, and ask forgiveness.
I've already done that, Mother Nipplebottom, so you haven't been paying attention, but that's fine.
Listen,
I understand
can I challenge you a little bit? Not in like a let's fight way, but in a I believe in you and I think I have a task for you.
I'm open to both.
Well, listen, I've noticed a little bit of a pattern. With our conversations as of late, and I think it partially it comes from an empathetic place a little bit, right? It comes from you don't want, you're a little bit worried about queers are doomed as hurting a queer, right?
No, not at all. I'm just more trying to create a, conversational topic.
So you have no actual investment in anything you're saying?
It's 50-50.
Listen, this is kind of what I want to get at with you. I can't tell where you are. I can't tell what you think, believe. Your words have a kind of sometimes they seem to like have some balls behind them, but sometimes they don't. And I think ultimately this speaks to your fear of your penis. You're terrified of your penis to the point that you can't even say whether you think something you actually said or not. We're about 15 minutes into total conversation, and you won't own like what anything that you said, Mother Nipplebottom. But queers are doomed to be fabulous and wear good shoes, says Mother Nipplebottom.
Hell yes, Mother Nipplebottom.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna push back with you on that. I don't think that when I call in, I have any sort of particular agenda that I backpedal on. I think that the whole thing with at least my calls is just trying to feel out the vibe, and sometimes that works out, a lot of times it doesn't, but it's a one-on-one conversation. I think that people are meant to have here sometimes. Sometimes it's a leaded conversation. Okay, breathe into the mic more, why don't you? Just sniff it. Just sniff it. This is my example, Leslie. This is my example. You have your tells. People are you have your topics. And then people call in, they express themselves. They say, ooh, they say, ah. And then you just go into the microphone. How is that a leader mentality? How is that progressing the program? You know, what I'm saying from you ultimately, I need more. And I, not that I expect more, because I shouldn't expect more, but
Mother Nipple Bottom, communal vision. I only hate a gay if I had him in my sights for a good time and then found out he's gay. Gays are hot. It should be illegal. Taking a sort of an interesting route to legalizing some form of homosexuality, or whether they're hot. Maybe they should be, you know,
there's different levels.
That's the thing. They're free of a lot of things. So it's like, I'm trying to think of the ways they could be unhot. They'd have to just maybe be not. I'm trying to think. See, here, let's go through the things that could be unattractive, right? We could systematically force feed them and make them fat. Not gonna work. A lot of them will still be hot.
Okay. Yeah.
We could force them to be like really shallow. Once again, lots of gay shallow guys are hot. Third, we could make them be like bad people. Like, if you haven't seen a hot evil little twink, then you haven't been to a gay area or met gay people.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I'm not saying it's impossible to some extent, Mother Nipple Bottom, but
everything you're naming is true. And so, you know, this is why we're on the line. We're on a level, you know, because I think, Leslie, honestly, the longer that we do talk about this, I'm more aligned with your situation. You know, I think it's more. I think the queers, it's a publicity issue more than anything. You know, there's so much negativity or lack thereof around the whole community that it's like, where do we even stand? You know, because if I'm just a guy who's on like Instagram or TikTok, and I'm like, oh, what do I think about the queers? You know, it's going to be very skewed, and I think in the negative. But you know, what we're doing here, and I think on the whole, you know, just to have a pure middle stance on the whole thing, regardless of kind of where you are, is also just a very personal and powerful stance, because, you know,
Pepperoncini, this call has been going on for 16 hours and nothing of substance has been said. Listen, we're going to wrap this up. Siduk with a gun. I know I know you have some kind of bloodlust inside of you, and you're terrified of it.
Sheen, call in with your weird clown guy, and then we'll talk. But yes, very much so.
Siduk, homework. Write down things that I got to think about an exercise, because I'm predicting the ways in which you will sidestep them. So I'm going to think about an exercise for you, and we'll talk about it next time, all right?
Okay.
All right, namaste, Siduk.
Okay, namaste.
Namaste, brother.
Bye-bye.
Nice one, Pepperoncini. Pepperoncini says, nice one to Siduk. Now listen, Siduk, you're easily one of the brightest explorers here. You have such an enthusiasm for the program, enthusiasm for the tenets. You're attracted to it. You see the relevance of them in your life. But you are the way you dance around your own penis in an projecting this kind of avoidance onto me that I don't understand. I've been very direct all night about queers, about them being doomed. I don't know exactly you're uncomfortable with this. I can tell, as many in the chat probably are, right? Nobody wants to look at someone in their life and say, you are doomed, right? It feels bad. But as Mother Nipplebottom said, it is also exhausting to the observer to watch essentially a spiritual manic episode for 30 days. I'm empowered. I'm together. I am one with my community. I can do anything. I will be safe. I will conquer. I will be liberated. As someone steeped in the program, how can you watch this and not be so alarmed and also offer a theme like tonight, a sort of crash pad, a sort of yoga mat on the ground as they come hurtling back towards the earth? Mother Nipplebottom, sex is overrated, so I don't care who other people want to sleep with, and I would rather hang with people who know how to dress and have fun equals gays. That's true, not me. Bringing the other side. Is it possible you're speaking about like urban, cool, artsy? Well, even I've met a lot of gays that dress like shit too. I'm spoiled living here, I will admit. That's what I was going to try to get at, Mother Nipplebottom. Quick communal vision. Actually, this is a PNAS. Holy moly. Psychic emergency on the screen. Let's go. Everybody quiet.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Peppercorn Patty to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 400 PP Latanya. Repeat. Cheer 400 PP Latanya. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Namaste, Pee-Pee Latanya, Peppercorn Patty, namaste to you. Wow, thank you so much for raising that to the level of an emergency. Can't thank you enough, actually. Blessings. Namaste. And very generous of the bits. I appreciate that, as always. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, we got to open the line back up. Dread, namaste, heed. Namaste, Dread. Thank you so much. Blessings and namaste to Dread. That was for Dread. I feel much better. Oh my God, it feels good to provide that service for you. To provide that service for you, Dread. It is a weight off my shoulders. Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
My name's Dagwood.
Dagwood, welcome to the program. Is this your first time calling, Dagwood?
Yeah, long-time watcher, first-time caller.
Get out of town. Guys, can we get some namaste in the chat for a first-time caller, Dagwood? Dagwood, how are you tonight? I'm so glad that you called.
Oh, thank you. I'm spiraling a little bit thinking about how the queers are doomed.
Right. It's uncomfortable and unfortunate.
It's exactly what's been on my mind today.
Talk to me about what get into some specifics. What specifically is going on in your thoughts?
All right, so I'm part of like a queer social group. They're great. They like host events. And I've been having a bit of a rough time, so I've been going to the events, trying to like fill my time, put myself out there in community, take up space, because otherwise I want to shrink myself. And I went to one recently, knowing that someone might be there who like I probably wouldn't interact with, not because I have a problem with her, but you want the full backstory?
Give me as much as you feel is necessary. Right. I'm all ears.
I was in a polyamorous relationship. We dated the same guy, and like we met up and had 2 dates in the fall of like 2024, and we hit it off. But I don't like drama and messiness, and I was breaking up with the person we were mutually seeing, so I was like, I don't think it's a good idea that we see each other. She broke up with him too, and I bumped into her again last fall at an event and texted her being like, hey, I'd love to catch up. Now, at that time, I was also going through a breakup, and a lot of changes, moving, lots of things. So I was really clear up front that I was not emotionally available and only looking for friends and community. I told her that I'm a phone talker, and I remember she's a texter and not a phone talker, so like I hope that's okay. She said it was cool. We hung out twice. We're both in our 30s. We did this in the span of like a month. I feel like that's pretty big. We had plans on the books, and I got a text from her saying that like I didn't reach out enough, and so she thought we should part ways for good, which was so disappointing. So we're in the same group, and I go to events all the time. Sometimes she's at them, sometimes I'm at them. We've never been at one at the same time before, and I decided to go to this one, and I fully like heard somebody say, hey, are you okay, to her? And she responded, yeah, I'm dissociating. I think I made her really uncomfortable, and I'm feeling kind of guilty, but I'm also like, what are the sapphic queers gonna do if we can't like be in the same room? So that's the tea. That was long.
No, I get it. I was just meditating on this earlier today. I have a very the term sapphic queer wasn't on my mind, but I was meditating on my lesbians. The lesbians underneath my tutelage under my guidance, under my leadership in many ways. I have an affinity for lesbians, we'll say.
Yeah, and we do have an affinity for you.
That makes me, I can't tell you how happy that makes me.
I'm glad to hear it.
So listen, but in this scenario, I mean, you're how do I put this? You're calling from like inside the Death Star, and the Death Star is falling apart. Always, right? The Death Star is fucked. It never does any of the shit it's supposed to do. You're one of the people in the Death Star saying like, we could make this thing work. It could work better. It could work easier. Why is it never gonna? It just never working. How do I make it work? It's like it's a feature, not a bug, and it makes it's I think it's part of the reason I'm so drawn to lesbians. Is that they're constantly in a quagmire of sorts with each other, and with themselves. A quagmire, a swamp, a quandary, an irresolvable equation of lesbianism.
Yeah, I would say so.
And how annoying you talk to a straight girl, right? And they're like, oh, I hate men so much. I wish I could just be a lesbian, or I'm thinking about just being a lesbian or something like this. It's like, yeah. Well,
I'm gonna do it, Queen.
Yeah, get in there. Get in there. See what it's like. Get in there and see what it's like. Because I'll tell you one thing. It's not an accident that I picked tonight's theme. Now, ultimately, what is your question? I'm because I think it's important. I think in my opinion, as your sort of guru, so to speak, I think you just bearing witness to the eternal crisis of the lesbian is really sort of productive in terms of the program.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I do have a question.
Please,
have one.
yes. That was going to be my question for you. But is there a question, like a something specific?
Yeah, so the queers are doomed. And my question is, do you keep showing up to these, do people keep showing up to these queer spaces and try to like make community, or do we all just block each other and get awkward and like self-isolate? What's like ethical here? I'm like, do I stay home to not make people uncomfortable, or do I just go out? Yeah. I think
the answer is like in the words that you use. Just in my reaction, do I show up? The question in my head was, when you said show up, I was like, do you mean that in just like a physical, like a colloquial way that everybody would use that, or are you using it in like a sort of progressive or queer way? The way we show up.
I mean, literally attend.
Attend and build community. I think if you're having to build community or attend, I think.
Which is you partner up with a straight guy friend and fulfill each other's emotional needs with no eroticism.
I mean, when you say it like that, that sounds in many ways, because you'd probably have a nice little interesting pro and con list on either side of that. But in many ways, that sounds a lot cleaner.
Right? Yeah.
In a lot of ways, that sounds a lot cleaner, right? You deal with your little swamp. Disengaged TV, namaste. Disengaged TV says she's talking about kissing the homies goodnight. Can I kiss you goodnight, Leslie? We'll take your answer offline. Thank you. I'll give you your answer live on the air. Disengaged TV, as I said before, if you're looking for physical contact, look no further than the P.O. box. The P.O. box is where we touch each other. You send that thing on over, I accept that, I touch it, I explore it with my body. And that's very unfortunate reality is that's as close to kissing each other as we can get, for the time being. So Monster 400, most of the lesbians I know are keeping U-Haul in business. It's like a beautiful adventure as they truck from coast to coast looking for love. So still more. Any response to that, Dagwood?
Yeah, I would say, unfortunately, the stereotypes are true. We are kind of keeping U-Haul in business. I'll take it one step further and say a lot of us are confused about whether we're bisexual or lesbians, myself included, and I think in some ways measure it by the level of emotional enmeshment and U-Hauling.
So in measuring the mental illness of your emotional enmeshment, where does that how does it correlate? Do you become more bisexual or more lesbian as you become more mentally ill?
I would say if it's specific to enmeshment, it makes you more lesbian. If it's more generally emotionally volatile, more bisexual.
Okay, say that one more time for everyone in chat. I want to make sure that we get this on record. Go ahead.
For everyone in chat, the more like codependent and emotionally enmeshed you are, the more lesbian it is. The more generally emotionally volatile you are, the more bisexual you are. These are new stereotypes that I hope will kind of like enter the zeitgeist.
Silly B, why is everyone so obsessed with sex? It's because it's like the only thing you will ever do. Like it's like Silly B, that's a good question, and it speaks to how dissociated from your own experience and body. And we could talk about that later on, Silly B. Thank you for that question. Very brave of you. So it sounds like, listen, Okay, there's a time and a place, and a lot of, and this is how I view pride in general. Also, I'll say this will be kind of my last little reaction to what you're saying, and I hope that it provides you with something that you're looking for. My attitude towards pride in general is a sort of live and let live thing, right? You know, in the same way, we go to bed at night and we have this sort of basic, almost unconscious hope that tomorrow, by virtue of being another day, tomorrow will be better, right? And this sort of silent, repetitive hope is so weight-bearing in our lives that like I can't I would imagine the suicide rates would absolutely skyrocket without it, right?
Sure.
Just like a hope that it could be better. You know what I mean? Does this make sense?
Yeah, I would say that, or maybe like a well, it could get worse, but it can't get better if I'm dead. There's that too.
It can't get better if I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'll have to think about that. But as that relates to pride, before I move totally past it, to pride and this idea of building community and things, it's a very human thing, right? To be drawn to others, to resonate with others, to sort of aid the wound, and sort of play games with ourselves about how alone we truly are. It's a human thing to do. So I understand it. When I see the perversions of Pride Month and etc., play out among my homosexual, my queer, my trans, friends, family, followers, and patients. It's a sort of live and let live. I see it go. It's like, this is a human thing. I've been there. Who hasn't been there? Who hasn't been steeped in the perversions of quote unquote community? And that brings me to what you asked. To build community, to show up. I think you're feeling the ultimate truth. What I would posit as the ultimate truth of this community is not providing you with what you want this community to provide you with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say we're a little bit doomed.
I would say you're a little bit doomed. Well, listen, Dagwood, this has been an absolute pleasure of a call. Genuinely, this was a lot of fun, and I want to thank you for the first time call tonight. What was it? Just the theme that made you want to jump in?
Yeah. I think the theme was on topic for my day, and also I've been meaning to for a long time. And just if I could give you a parting comment, it would be that you're giving real lesbian vibes. Yeah, you really strike me as a lesbian, and I love that. So, just a little honorary badge for you.
Wow.
You can be a lesbian tonight if you like.
Wow.
Well, listen, on our behalf.
Next time they want to send up old Leslie's head. They want to put Leslie's head on a spike for speaking truth. Then I want us to return to this clip. I've been named an honorary lesbian by a lesbian named Dagwood, of all things.
Yeah, that's right.
A lesbian named Dagwood, and that's worth like two honorary badges or something. Well, listen, Dagwood, thank you so much for your call tonight.
Thanks. Have a great night.
You too. Namaste.
Namaste.
I'll open the line back up. Eight 872-205-9484. Well, it is about time for my little pee break. I'll take a pee. I'll take a pee, guys. Listen, it'll be that time. I'm going to take a piss, get myself a little glass of soda pop, and sip on that for the second half of Explorations with Leslie Tanner tonight. Exploring the queers are doomed. End of pride. Let's get them back down to earth. Guys, I'm here for you. Namaste in advance. But stick around for a couple words about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. If you want the postcard, access to the podcast, videos, etc., the monthly postcard I send you in the mail, what you're looking for is my community of devoted light at patreon.com, in addition to the private explorations each Saturday night. Ad-free, TOS-free, own private server. Namaste and blessings, guys. I'll be right back with the second half of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning of starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. you may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on Patreon.com, where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials not available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing.
Last night, I had a dream that I had sex with a horse.
Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, everybody. Welcome on back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, and that was a couple words about my community of devoted light. Now, I need to reshoot that commercial. The team and I, the producers and I, are up to our fucking dicks in producing new program material for you all, and so I just want to provide a couple little updates. We are. Basically what we used to do, I used to do these like small videos on a regular basis, but then those got like a lot more production heavy, and we're in the middle of producing a bunch of stuff right now. Then I switched to the podcast, but then eventually the podcast became, I was working with our producer and webmaster, Pepperoncini, and Pepperoncini has absolutely, together we have revolutionized the field of personal power once again. We have, like I've said a couple times, we have our own privately hosted, TOS-free, ad-free streaming system with all the interactivity you see here through the on our own website. Now, if you'd like to be a part of this, we do hold it weekly on Saturdays. The community of devoted light at patreon.com, you will get some points with which to spend on stuff like this on the private server, and then enjoy another stream a week. It's a lot of fun. We've been having a lot of fun. I put together a very special exercise for this Saturday. I was going to try to do it this past Saturday, but we'll actually be doing some somatic nature exercise, nature exercise this Saturday. So it's gonna be challenging. It's in terms of the next level, you're gonna be amazed at how much we're able to unlock. But if you are interested in any of the extra materials of the program, what you're looking for, link in the chat. Community of Devoted Light at patreon.com. Did everybody get their postcard, by the way? Silly B, namaste. Thank you for pulling that up. Thanks for pulling that up, Silly. DMC, the one with the slur. That's the one. I put it on my refrigerator. Onion plug. Fuck yes, postcard. Onion plug. Loving the postcard. Fuck yes, postcard. I love that bench guy. Do I have a copy of it in here? No, not in here. They're all outside my office. But Dagwood, Dagwood, there's I would, I don't know if I've said it on the private server yet, but I would on the private explorations. TOS is a finicky little thing. The wrong person watching at the wrong time, you just report. People get I don't know, suspended. Suspended is the word. They get suspended for such silly shit. And for long periods of time. My friend of the program, blonde, bleach blonde, not her name anymore, Shannon, got banned for some total bullshit for 30 days. Total erroneous. And if you get banned for 30 days, you lose all your subs. All the recurring subs that just go month to month automatically, you lose them because it's 30 days since you streamed. YOLO, I report the stream all the time for the lack of slurs. Chris on YouTube doesn't even know you exist. Yeah, it's possible. 613 Chris? 613 Chris is a funny young man. 613 Chris is a funny young man. He'll come in, he'll complain. I'll mention that there are more materials that at the mere mention of the materials that I know he can't afford. He can't afford the community of devoted light, and as soon as I bring him up, he's like, "Oh, Great, now we're begging for money. It's so funny how upset with his own life he is. I know, Dagwood, right? Listen, it's called empathy. I'm a therapist, first and foremost, all right? And when I say these slurs on the private stream, we know that I mean it empathetically. When I say this, that, and the other on our privately hosted, TOS-free, ad-free streaming server, it can actually be a very, very resonant experience to be relieved of the burden of being yourself, of being alone, of being a you-know-what. To have it acknowledged on the outside. When I use a slur, I burden myself with the weight of that slur. Now I'm going to say communal vision, Mother Nipple Bottom. My 20-year-old son asked about the postcard and said after I explained, it is so interesting to have a weird mother. I took it as a compliment. I thank Guru for helping me to be truly seen by my child. You're welcome. Right? Right? Well, that's what it's two vaginas, which are basically an abyss. It's two abysses meeting each other, right? Two mouths of God, in commune. What do you think is going to happen in eternal crisis? Also, Mother Nipple Bottom, that warms me. That warms me to know, that I have provided with this program, I have provided language for you to be understood as a woman. You can have this as you follow if you follow. Yep, absolutely. Right. What happens when two abysses collide? One of them packs up their apartment. I feel like that's pretty straightforward. What happens when two abysses collide? We can view it as two abysses, which is true to an extent, or we could see it two local manifestations of one abyss. Two local manifestations of one abyss. Wow, right? Logan the Brogan, what was the mixed drink? Also, the line is open. Tonight, the queers are doomed. On Explorations with Leslie Tanner, 872-205-9484. Rum and Diet Coke. Watching the cows? Or do you just prefer the flavor? I'm straight, right? No, listen. They need straight voices right now, Logan. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's up, Mike, and call you tonight?
It's Mish.
Mish, it's great to hear from you. How you doing tonight?
I'm all right. What's up?
I'm doing great. Tonight we're exploring The Queers Are Doomed. Final night of the Pride month of June. And so we're doing our best in serving the emotional needs and reality of the queers in Explorations.
That's really sweet.
So, what's on your mind? What's on your mind, Mish? Talk to me. Just talk to me off the top of the dome.
Well, I don't know if the queers are doomed, but I do get worried about them sometimes. You know?
Okay, doomed. Why aren't they doomed? Can you speak on that a little bit?
I guess most of the ones that I know are just chilling and seem to be having a lot more fun than like anybody else, really.
So you're saying that they can't be chillin', as you said, and be doomed at the same time? Is that what you're putting forth right now?
Well, I mean, if you were doomed, would you just be chilling?
Well, I guess we need to define chillin'.
They're just like hanging out and like doing stuff.
That's the vibe you get? You think they're just chillin'? You think everybody's just chillin'?
Yeah, well, like I said, there's a few that I know that I'm like worried about.
Right.
But I don't think
right.
they're like doomed.
Those
I don't
are the
think
only
they're
ones.
doomed.
Those are the only. I see. I think that's the difference between you and I. When I see someone just chilling, as you say, I see layers upon layers of repression stacked upon the most critical despair that I can imagine. Now, when I see one of these people that we're worried about, I see a burgeoning power, finally being set free just a little bit. Pepperoncini, fuck ding dong, balls and tits. Let me be real clear now, just for shits. 1 second. There's just one thing I want to eat. Let me put this on repeat. Repeat. Buns. But not the kind you're thinking, huh? With the hole that's always stinking? Nah, I'm talking about bread, bitch, please, with a motherfucking patty and melted cheese. How now, brown cow? Get in my mouth right now. If you don't, there's gonna be murder. Gimme fucking cheeseburger. Yummy, yummy, yum, yum, yum. All right. So listen.
I love that
when
song.
I see these desperate, mentally ill queers, I am.
What are you?
I have a feeling of energy, enthusiasm, of eagerness, because I believe in what and who they are and what their experience is, and they're expressing this despair is just the beginning of them experiencing their own life for a moment. Experience a resonance with their own experience, therefore tapping into their power that we talk about all the time on explorations.
Okay.
So I think we've got a difference in opinion. Mine just so happens to be the opinion of the most effective personal power program in the country, and you're just some chick.
Yeah, well, I don't really like what you do and how you do it, so
there we go.
I guess that makes sense.
I knew it.
Yeah.
it. I knew that. No, the gays are just chilling, and that's so you couldn't possibly think otherwise, and therefore the program is such a meanie program, right?
I wouldn't say meanie. It's just, you know how I feel about it.
You don't like it. When presented with something that you don't you don't want to sit with, yucky, spit it out.
Yeah.
Don't give me my smashed peas. I hate this stuff. I hate this babysitter. Communal vision from Pepperoncini. Yum, 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 motherfucking yum, yum. Gimme fucking cheeseburger. Fuck you. I don't give a crap. I'm hangry. I'll fucking snap if I don't get some of that sweet relief. Just give me that fucking beef, chief. Wash it down with 14 Cokes. Keep it greasy so it goes down easy. I like my burgers like I like my jokes. Cheesy, huh? How now, brown cow? Get in my mouth right now. Where the fuck's my goddamn server? Oh, there you are. Now give me fucking cheeseburger. Yeah. Yummy.
Have you heard that song, Leslie?
I have heard that song on the internet. I love it.
It's really good.
It's a really good song. I think he's really talented.
It's like really good.
No, I think that guy's really talented.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, rap is not easy. All right? Like, rap is not easy.
My favorite thing about it is that it's combining like several genres of music.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even
He's
think
like
about
screaming. That. Yeah, he's screaming. There's like some like electronic elements to it.
Right, and there's like guitars, there's like metal sounds, and on top of it, like after all this, at the end of it, after the end of everything we're saying right now, it's funny to boot.
I just think the message is so beautiful.
I know. Well, it's a celebration of a simple thing. We all need that relief sometimes, right? Just a silly rap song about eating a cheeseburger.
I think about it every time I get a cheeseburger.
Yeah. Do you when you get a cheeseburger, do you go yummy yummy yum 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 yum?
I do. I was gonna say I go yummy yum 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 motherfucking yum.
Motherfucking yum. I almost forgot about that. Wow, yeah, I love that song. So listen, so you don't really have a whole lot to contribute to tonight's theme, though. Sounds like you don't agree with it. You don't agree with the program. You don't like the program. You don't like my approach.
I mean, I'm sure there are some doomed queers in the world. I'm not going to say there's not.
Like, what's the difference between a doomed queer and a not doomed queer?
I don't know. Is this like a joke setup? You gonna have a little punchline?
This one doesn't need one.
Sometimes I'm worried one of my coworkers is doomed, but he always shows up to work, even if it's really late.
Is he gay?
Yes. He'll get to work like a little late and he'll be like, oh my God, it was so fun. I got very drunk and then I stayed at so-and-so's house. And it's usually like a regular that comes in.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll just like he'll see a regular like out at a bar and they'll talk and then they'll be like, oh my God, do you want to like sleep at my place? And he's like, okay, I'll be so close to work. And then he does. But sometimes I'm worried that he's like someone chopped him up and killed him and threw him in a ditch.
Which
he's almost always fine, but unless he texts back right away when I'm like, hey, you good? I think like, oh my God, he's fucking dead. Someone killed him.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of famous cases of exactly that happening, right? Young gay men getting serial killed and chopped up and raped and skinned and what have you.
Yeah, this happens every weekend, and every weekend I'm like, oh my God, he's dead. And then he shows up and he's like, I had like the craziest thing happen.
Right.
And it didn't involve dying, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good because you like him, right?
I do.
Right.
I like him a lot. We're buddies.
Yeah. It'd be sad if somebody you liked died.
Well, I also get worried because I think the two lesbians I'm the closest with are functional alcoholics, and I'm worried about them.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple of my gay friends who have penises have told me, I mean, like on several occasions, that men on Grindr will ask if they do meth. And none of them do, but I'm like, damn, that's a problem. That's doomed.
Mish, I want to go back over this call real quick, okay? You called up with a sort of vague disagreement with the statement that queers are doomed. And then you recount the status and experiences of 3 of the queer people that are in your life. And it's not looking good.
Well, so I mean, they'll get asked if they do meth or offered meth, but they don't do it.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's
good.
right. I mean, that's not nothing.
Very
You didn't do
resilient
meth.
of them.
Right. Everyone should get it. Everybody that hasn't done meth yet, give yourself a little point. Give yourself a not doomed point. For
Okay,
not
I did.
smoking methamphetamine or crystal meth.
Yes. I am giving myself the point.
Especially
Thank
if you're
you.
gay, because it's pride and meth is tastes
Yeah, woo.
good. Now, but listen, you've got one gay guy taking in your opinion, engaging in risky behavior, and you think
Yes.
and then you've got two functional alcoholic lesbians whose lives are teetering on the brink of falling apart. Any other queers that are just categorically not doomed in your life?
Two children approached me with that classic
Quick quote. Think about it. Got a
The
quote.
first asked, "Who am I?" To which I responded, "You'll figure it out. Right now you're a stupid child." The second asked, "What am I?" To which I responded by pushing him into the river.
Okay, continue.
Oh, Dagwood, my one friend, when they were telling me about a man asking if they do meth on Grindr, we used to work with someone named Tina, and he was like, "Oh my God, this guy on Grindr I'm talking to knows Tina." And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "No, he asked me if I party with Tina." I said, "Honey, he's asking if you smoke meth." He was like, "Oh, I thought he just knew Tina from work." I was like, "No, you should take back the yes you gave him."
Which and Tina, there was a Tina at work.
There sure was.
There sure was, and it's funny to compare her to meth for some reason. It's just funny to think about holding that young woman in your mind. I mean, like that Tina or the act of smoking meth out of a pipe.
Yeah, she's really nothing like meth when you really
she should
think about
smoke
it.
meth, though. Honestly,
Maybe.
I think
I
it
don't
would
know.
do her good.
Do people really into theater? Does that help? Would meth help?
Listen, as a therapist, if you're a big Hamilton fan, I would prescribe you meth with, I would do it over the internet. I would do it on a fucking Zoom call.
I think the person that made the Miku binder, Hamilton, OC alternate universe, I think they might be doomed.
I would say so. Well, yeah, I would say once again, you have. I don't think you've brought up a single not doomed gay in this call.
Maybe.
Who can you? Who was it that you mentioned? Did
I have a
miss
friend
one?
from middle school. No, two friends from middle school who are gay, and they're both doing really well. One of them's doing research on cancer, and the other one moved to a different city and is having a really good time.
Yeah, I'm a little, and this is someone that you know from social media, right?
No, we went to school together.
I know, but you only see him on social media right now, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. I take that with a grain of salt, is what I'm saying. It's difficult to see how people are really doing on social media.
No, everyone on Instagram is having a really good time and being honest.
Okay.
That's just how it is. Do you disagree? People on Instagram are being honest, their lives are good, and their waists are very snatched. Their skin is flawless.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. Well.
Why are you sad?
No, I'm not sad. I'm not sad.
You sound sad.
I'm
What's
sober.
up? okay, that doesn't mean you have to be sad. You can have all kinds of fun when you're sober.
All right.
Maybe you're doomed.
I am.
Yeah. It sucks. Do you think being doomed sucks?
Yes, I do.
I'm sorry you're doomed.
Mish, I don't need your apology or your pity. Do you believe that you are doomed, Mish?
No.
Okay, well,
I'm
listen,
just
we'll
chilling.
get into that next time. We don't
I'm
have time
just
for
chilling.
this.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you haven't done lesbo stuff in a while, so you don't get this isn't about you right now.
Okay.
Okay, namaste.
Bye.
Any final little messages of doom to queers tonight?
I think no.
Nothing? Not a single one? Not a little girl power to the lesbians or anything?
No. And I'm not really going to think about this call or anything that was said in it, like, the second I hang up. So
The program got in her head. That's the... If she says that at the end of the call, the program works, right? The program...
You wish.
Namaste.
You
Yeah, no. So you
severely
had to
wish.
say... No, I didn't think about anything. I'm forgetting everything that you said. I don't believe anything that you said. You were wrong, and I'm going to go live my life, which is not
You're
true.
wrong and I'm right. So I'm going to eat a Hello Kitty popsicle and you're going to feel so dumb that you can't have one.
All right, then.
Bye.
All right, bye. Program works, everybody. The program works. Mish doesn't like to admit it. But you saw it happen in real time, everybody. Listen, anybody with ears to hear, eyes to see, just caught the program working in real time. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's up I can call you tonight?
Hey, man, it's Logan. I haven't called you in a month. It said I haven't called you since 5:30.
Logan, listen, please hold. We're celebrating the Explorer of the Month this month.
Dethroned, oh no.
Who do you think the Explorer of the Month is this month?
Ooh, kind of hit. For what was it?
Psyduck with a gun.
Ah,
Psyduck with a
fucking
gun.
Psyduck. Yeah.
From
okay, I'm
one,
cool with
yeah.
that.
So both of you, in a day's time, will be former Explorers of the Month.
Poggers.
Freaking poggers. Freaking poggers as fuck. Oh my god, freaking poggers is fucking fuck. Namaste. Logan, it's been a long time. How you doing tonight, brother?
It's been exactly 30 days, brother. I'm here.
Hold on one second.
You drinking your piss water? Wait, is that beet juice? What the hell? What's Mish? Hi, Mish.
Mish, I'm about to display how small the Hello Kitty popsicles are.
Mish told us favorite cat toys of both the cats
there's the
earlier.
popsicle. I'll hold up my hand for scale.
Kind of small.
Them shits
Yeah,
used to be
it's
as
like-
big as my palm.
It's like a Temu kind of thing.
Tiny
You
little
go to
fucking-
ice cream trucks and you get like the gumball eyeball ice cream things, like SpongeBob. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's what that popsicle thing is that she's enjoying right now.
Did you get it from a truck?
No, but it was a box
Oh.
of them.
Okay.
What was?
I think the truck ones have to be like a certain size. Like it's like union standard. Not sure if they have a union, but
I
they do.
suppose.
Have you seen like ice cream trucks on the highway? I've done it like twice. I'm like, where the fuck you going? You know, what are you doing? Silly.
You got to be fast. You got to catch them.
Like Pokemon. Mm-hmm.
Logan, the queers are doomed. You've been watching the program for a little bit tonight. Talk to me. What's on your mind, brother?
I was just gonna call. I have like one story, and like it's not even a good one, honestly. So I hope.
Perfect. A shitty story. Everybody, listen up. Chat. Close the other tabs. Put your phone away, or if it is your phone, make sure you turn your screen sideways because you're gonna want to listen up. Logan the Brogan called up with a shitty story. Let's go, Logan.
I just want to inspire someone to call with a good story. So I was at this bar, local bar, karaoke night, right? All right, setting scene. There's this girl and her sister, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm looking across the bar, right? And like 2 songs go by, eye contact. You know how you're drinking sometimes, and you like make eye contact at least 3 to 5 times. You're like, it's my time to shine.
Right. Catching a vibe, right?
Yeah. And so I go to I'm not getting up just to say hi to them because that'd be fucked up. So like I down my beer so fast because I'm like confidence, baby. All right, go to the bar. I get 2 beers and a mixed drink. They have this thing called I call it sexy tequila. It's essentially Red Bull and vodka. The bar has like a name for it, but I call it sexy tequila. So I get
What's
an extra
sex tequila?
one of those. So it's Red Bull with vodka essentially, and like the local bar has a name for it that's escaping me right now. It's something silly, it's something stupid.
Mother Nipplebottom says, admit that you were sitting under the TV.
Mother Nipplebottom, I was actually by the ping pong table, and I was admiring the guys playing ping pong. So, eat my dick. Sorry, I'm an element. So, I go over there, and I'm like, oh no, the bar gave an extra drink, so I'm starting out with a lie. I'm starting out with a falsity. And I was like, hey, does anyone want it? And this girl, the not blonde one, so there's a blonde girl and a brunette girl. Well, she's kind of like darker brown hair, but I'm calling her brunette. And she's like, oh, I would love that. I was like, cool. Here's a sexy Red Bull, whatever the group name is. It's gonna come to me later. And then so I'm just drinking my 2 beers and we're talking, we're having a good time. And then can I call her trans already? Can I like ruin the surprise?
You did it already. So wait, who's trans in this scenario?
I want you to guess. Is it the blonde girl or the brunette girl?
Okay, you win over. Okay, so who are you making eye contact with? The blonde girl or the brunette girl?
Now, actually, here's the fun part. Both of them are looking at me across. Like I'm at the ping pong table watching some good ping pong, and like they keep looking at me. And I'm like, ooh. So that's why I'm like going over there. I thought they were both friends, but they're sisters. So
okay, so they're sisters, and so you go over there with the drink, and you say, they gave me an extra drink. And then you give it to the one with brown hair. Now, Mother Nipplebottom, Communal Vision, does one beer go in your mouth and one up your butt? I am confused. I think I missed something.
So I'm double stacking I bought PBRs, so I'm double stacking 2 cans of PBRs while I'm going over there. So I thought it made me look cool. I don't know if that's true, but we're doing it.
Well, it sounds cool to me.
Yeah. So that means I'm done with one. I have to go back to the bar. I can talk to you longer. Anyway, so I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. I give the sexy Red Bull, aka the Red Bull and vodka, to the trans girl, and we're hitting it off. We are slam dunking it. We're talking about video games. She's like, I have so many skins in XYZ, and I'm like, oh my god, I love XYZ. And like the blonde girl is being like very to the side. I didn't know they were sisters, and like sometimes sibling rivalries, right? She's like, I'll be right back. And then she comes back with shots for the table and does 3 of them. So she's negging me essentially. By the way, why buy 4? I think there's a deal on 4. But yeah, so she does most of the shots, and she's getting like kind of white girl wasted. I'm still hitting it off with the brunette girl. TLDR. By the way, do they have a dog? Did I mention this? They brought a dog to the bar.
Okay. You did not mention that.
So the dog is there. There's a water bowl and everything. The dog's doing great. A lot of music, but like the dog's chilling. And what ultimately happens is like we are way too drunk, and I live like down the block from this bar, so I'm like, hey, for this dog's sake, can you not drive to your house that's like 20 minutes away? Can you
I'll
just
say
like crash
drive.
in my house and drive back in the morning? And here's where it starts. So, of course, the blonde girl passes the fuck out because she did all the shots and was crazy style. The dog is just tired because he's like, I've had a long day. So the dog falls asleep. So it's me and the brunette girl. And I'm just like, hey. Haha. So just you and me. Anyway, it gets weird. It gets intimate. Like, you know, like we kiss, right?
Right. Start making out, start touching each other and shit.
Yeah. So this is an important fact. So instead of having a bed frame, I have two queen size mattresses stacked on top of each other. So if I have company, I can pull out the mattress and have two beds. So both these mattresses are on the floor. So it's essentially a guest bed. But I live in a studio, so there's no doors except for the bathroom door. So we're in the same room essentially.
Real quick affirmation for fellas. Never underestimate your own fear of your own penis. It's the most scary thing in the world.
This actually segues so well. So she grabs my crotch, and I'm like, let's go. So I grab her crotch, and guess what I have a handful of now?
Disengage TV. That was that. Hold on. So Nindy knew. Can you get to the part where you drank her cum?
I can't, unfortunately. But I will say, we're at a climax of the story. So she grabs my crotch very aggressively, too.
Right.
Like, we're in the moment. So I grab her crotch, a handful of penis. Yeah.
Sure, right.
Exactly. Now, I'm stunned right now, because this entire time, she spoke like a girl, she looked like a girl, she walked like a girl. What is she in my mind? A woman.
Exactly. Except this woman had a cock.
So I recoil, of course, and she recoils, of course, which kind of sucks because there's no longer hands on my cock, right? But we have eye contact for a silent 10 seconds, and
that's a long time.
She just says, yeah, is that okay? And I say, I don't say anything for a while. That's a true story. I'm stunned. I kind of look away. It's kind of like when you hear a bomb go off and your ears start ringing, you're just like, holy shit. And I'm just like, I think we should get some sleep, you know? That's where it was.
Right.
I
Like
think
you
we should go to
don't
bed.
want.
I wish I could fondle the fresh produce all day without violating some implied silent rule. I know several other men who agree with me.
I'm saying she. I've read. I told you this story sucked. I told you before I called in, so.
No, this is a genuine and like I'm emotionally invested in. I'm painted a picture of your apartment and you know these two ladies in it.
It's a studio. Sorry.
A studio. Oh, the three of you are in this studio?
Yeah. So the dog is passed out on the floor because I wouldn't let them on the bed because I don't know. I just felt weird about it. I have a dog bed, by the way. The dog has a bed.
Real quick affirmation for fellas. If think of your penis vibrationally. I could speak. I could do a whole TED talk on that actually right now. I could do a whole goddamn TED talk on that. Comedic. You just birthed a whole essay. You just birthed a whole branch of the program through that affirmation for men. Namaste.
I made a dog bed for the dog. The dog is sleeping in the dog bed. The blonde woman sister is past the like. Have you ever seen a woman take up the entire girth of a queen mattress because she's drunk like that? The entire
it's like
bed's
a cat.
gone.
Yeah, the way cats spread out is like it's like how
And
do you do
so
this?
How
do you generate so much
sleep
fucking
with the,
heat?
I had to sleep with the trans woman. We slept butt to butt, so it wasn't. Is that gay? I don't know. Whatever.
You slept butt to butt with who?
The brunette person.
Something tells me that we don't have the time to get into the straight, the cisness, the straightness, or the queerness of female cock, and whether it's straight or queer to be attracted to female cock. Something tells me I don't know if we're gonna well, how far are we into this call? Framleyard. So Logan is a puppy boy and also a chaser. Am I getting that correct?
I don't even know what that means, even though I listen to Amelia sometimes.
He's calling you a pussy, but also saying that you're a chaser. You mean you're a trans chaser. Not getting me.
I got
Twitch.
that dog in me.
Communal vision from. This is literally the plot of The Crying Game, says Brizzle Legs. The Crying
I'm not familiar.
Game. I've
but
never seen it
I'm
either.
Open to it.
Sounds fucking boring.
Movie night in Toaster Discord. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. That's my whole story, by the way. We woke up next morning.
It's all about the junk, says Manos de Sangre. It's all about the junk.
Welcome.
Explorer makes women
back,
feel
Motto.
uncomfortable. Namaste to you. The Crying Game. File that for later. If you're inspired, you're like, I gotta watch a movie based on that Logan story. The Logan story with the trans chick. I gotta watch a movie. I wish there was a movie based on this story. Mother Nibblebottom, I hope that you will try the crotch approach in every bar in town and report back when you get out of jail.
We were making, it was like a heavy makeout session, and she grabbed mine first. So like she was the alpha essentially. That sucks.
The most valuable advice I give to my clients,
Here we go. We got
especially
a
under
quote.
duress
We got a quick quote.
or experiencing crisis,
This is
to try
you're
their best to act normal
absolutely
for as long
inspiring
as
everyone.
possible.
It's going crazy right now.
I would love to wrap a bow in this story too, but
1 second,
I'm
we got
gonna
a psychic emergency. Save the bow. Psychic emergency. Everybody, shut up.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I'm meeting the stream.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Nindinu to issue a psychic emergency. Logan. The Brogan. Broing out all over town. Logan. The Brogan. Trannies make him frown. Logan. The Brogan. His bros think he's gay. Logan. The Brogan. He is actually gay. Beep boop bop. Cheer 400. Repeat. Logan. The Brogan. Broing out all over town. Logan. The Brogan. Trannies make him frown. Logan. The Brogan. His bros think he's gay. Logan. The Brogan. He is actually gay. Beep boop bop. Cheer 400. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Oh, Logan, so go ahead, put a bow on it. Something tells me you want to get out of this. You're getting a lot of spotlight and a lot of shine right now. I'd love to get into the queerness or straightness of being attracted or unattracted to female cock, but let's save that. Put your bow on it and we'll call it a call.
All right. So the bow is, they left the next morning. I said before we leave, I'd take a shower because my hair had to look good because I was very prideful that moment. I was like, I'm going to look
Framework, communal
so take a shower.
vision. If the cis woman was in the Israel Defense Force and you had to fuck one of them because I credibly threatened to kill 1,000 dogs if you didn't, which one would you fuck?
The blonde one, 100%. She was talking about things she would do to me in private, and I was like, hell yeah. And then she passed the fuck out right when we got home.
So
and
if
then
she
her
was in
sister
the
grabbed my
IDF,
phone.
right? And there, she'll show you her Instagram, and she did that meme where she's like running her water. You'd fuck her?
So my old landlord actually paid for my water, so I just
honest,
didn't care
and I
about
appreciate
what I
it.
did with my water. Yeah.
Well,
put a bow on it.
no, I don't have
The
sex
blonde
with
girl.
immoral, stupid
Imagine
people.
dying.
I checked their bookshelf. No, you fucking don't.
So the blonde girl forgot her phone essentially, right? And I had to run it 30 miles away to her because I'm a good person, and I did that, even though the trans girl was present. Sister. Brother. Yeah. Anyway, that's the whole story.
Okay. Quick affirmation for
So, yeah.
days. Listen, back to the mines. It's over. If you don't have some thick socks for the fall, look to REI.
Dagwood Crusher, can I address this real quick? I would love to do that, but she just presented herself as a woman the entire time until I felt her penis, and I think I felt a little betrayed at that point where I felt the penis. And if she was like, hey, by the way, I'm trans before I felt the penis, it could have been different, but here we are.
An experience, Logan, an experience.
She portrayed herself as someone she wasn't. Yeah.
Well, I think
she
it's
is a woman. She is
yeah,
a woman.
okay,
Cool.
well,
She is a woman. I agree. She's a woman, but she did not portray herself as a trans woman. So I just felt weird.
she should have a car.
I don't know. Logan is a bizarro critic.
She should have a
I believe it
car.
was Stephen Hawking who famously posed
One
the
second,
question
quick
of
one.
whether a penis could be so
I'm gonna hang
big
up.
it could have
All right,
sex
Logan.
for its own ass.
Yeah, Logan, let's get into the Let's get into trans stuff next time. Namaste.
I told this story sucked, bro. I love you. Namaste. Bye.
Namaste.
Can you say love you back?
I like
love
you.
back.
Hold on. I gotta affirm men. 1 second. Hold on. Listen, fellas, if you're in a social group of people that you're not really that comfortable or familiar with, and they start getting into trans issues and theory, jump right the fuck in there and just say whatever. I promise you. It's going to be awesome. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's up, I can call you tonight?
Oh my God, Leslie, it's your tubing. Why
Namaste.
are you
How
so
are
mean to queer people tonight? Oh my God, why are you so mean to queer people tonight? What is your problem, Leslie? What's going on?
My problem, I'm being extremely empathetic to queer people.
Like, you're saying that, like, queer people are doomed. Like, why are you so mean to queers tonight, Leslie? What's going on, bro? Come on, man. What's
No,
really
it's
going
doomed.
on?
If somebody, listen, if somebody is missing legs, do you start talking about how awesome it is to have legs with them and start asking them their favorite leg having exercises and activities?
Right. Leslie, you have to understand. I just think you're hating. Like, why are you hating on queers? Like, what's your problem, Leslie? Oh my God, what's wrong, bro?
Oh my goodness. Well, listen, it can be assaulting and affronting to have someone empathetically resonate with you. I would imagine you are gay.
No, I'm just like, I have a lot of empathy for gay people. I have a gay cousin. I don't give a fuck. What if I was gay, Leslie? What are you gonna do about it? Oh my God.
Nothing. I mean,
What are you gonna do, Leslie? What are you fucking gonna do? This is your tubing. Oh my God. What are you gonna do, brother? Nothing. You're just gonna tell me how I'm doomed. Why am I doomed? Why?
See?
Why? Tell me why I'm doomed.
If somebody
why
wasn't
am I
doomed, would they be
doomed,
having this
Leslie?
emotional reaction? Ladies and gentlemen, they need us more
Oh
than
my
ever.
God.
Namaste,
Oh my
your
God,
tubing. Namaste.
Leslie. Oh my God. Namaste to you.
A quick affirmation for fellas. Listen, speaking of just getting into the social group where they're talking about trans stuff and just saying whatever, bring up about, did you know that mallard ducks actually have detransitioners? Bring that up. Bring up that little, drop that little bomb on them. Is it true? No. Will it be fun? If you've got the stomach for it, depending on the group. Trans rights, how are you tonight? Good to have you. Blessings and namaste. You know, we have been missing Amelia. And also Kook. Kook was here at the beginning and then bounced. Logan the Brogan saying fuck Kook good. So if anybody is having sexual intercourse with Kook, Logan the Brogan wishes that you would fuck Kook good. Namaste. I'm doomed, but I can accept that. Well, and that's why you're here. And that's why you're here. Acceptance. We should talk about acceptance. Acceptance as its own form of denial, right? Acceptance as its own form of denial. We say that we accept that we're doomed. We accept, because I'm guilty of this too. I've said this before. Shorthand. I say, yeah, I accept that I'm doomed. But ultimately, the power of the next level, is sort of in spite of acceptance, right? Whether we accept it or not, this state of despair, the state of doom, the state of irresolvable psychic wound. Scarboni, I'm doomed, but it's not because of my homosexuality. Namaste, Scarb. Well, that's the thing, and that's what I was trying to get at. And I'll put a little cap on this for the night, just in case. Ladies and gentlemen, we here at Explorations are working to unlock the power of the next level by virtue of our being doomed. We commune here at Explorations. We call it a community. Around what? Around our lust for the next level? Our lust for change? Yes, but dig a little deeper, and what do you find? You find that all of us, every single human being you see in chat, access, birthright of the power of the next level. By virtue of what? Being born. By being. They are doomed. I am doomed. You are doomed. There is nothing we can do about this. We can writhe against it. We can accept it. But to resonate within this dynamic that will never resolve, is to unlock untold potential, vast, limitless power. It's terrible. It feels like shit. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. You're going to be our final caller for the night. Who is this?
Oh no. Did I ruin it?
Jenny, how are you?
Oh, hey, Les.
How are you tonight?
I'm fine. You're talking about people in wheelchairs?
Might as well be.
Did you get in some nice gay calls?
Did I what?
Did you get nice gay calls in?
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of nice calls in tonight. Some gay, some not.
So.
Logan called up about he was about to hook up with a trans chick and then realized she was trans and then just kind of freaked out.
You mean tonight during the show? That was real time?
In real time. He said, Leslie... Yeah, we got all play-by-play breakdown. Well, he recalled the story, and then, and then it just, and he got to the end, and he was just talking, he was just saying, he was communicating a little nervously, but honestly, and I respected the honesty. I don't want to hear the right thing. I don't want to hear what is palatable, pleasurable, what is the most recent software update. No. I want to hear about the experience. I say yes to humanity at Explorations. Nindy knew.
Wow.
Jenny, can you tell your 18-minute story about how you almost hooked up with this fat guy until you reached in his pants and found nothing but bush and tuna stank?
Ew. Seriously? No, he knows that's not true. He always lies. He's just a liar. Isn't that weird? Look, there's roaches.
No,
Fuck off.
It was funny
That's
listening to
it.
you say what you were saying, because as a therapist, I understand
trying to back me into a corner by being a lesbian. I'm not a lesbian. Everybody always tries to say that. I'm a lesbian.
I don't think you're a lesbian. I've never said that.
I swear, I'm going to freak out.
Okay, well, listen, that's not that big of a deal to me, but also I don't think
it's a big deal to me, huh?
Jenny, queers are doomed. You've been watching the program tonight. What are your thoughts?
Well, I was sleeping for a good while. I think that beautiful community, that's amazing. I'm so sorry that I missed Logan's call and that dude trying to get him off the phone
Quick
today.
information for fellows. Never actually use coupons.
That is gay.
1 second. I wanna take one more lap around that for comedian. Never use coupons unless you have the full old school like coupon wallet thing.
Totally, the one in brown.
Would you shut the fuck up, Jenny?
Can you just tell them that it's the
right
accordion one? You don't even explain it good.
I'm explaining it the way it needs to be explained. If you understand how to explain and affirm better, why don't you go and get yourself a goddamn program? Quick heed, be quiet. Oh my goodness gracious, we're about to hit on a you-know-what.
No.
Yes,
No,
Jenny,
no.
all aboard, girl.
I'm not getting on. Oh, fucking shit. No one get on the train.
Luxury.
By the way, I didn't even tell you, you made a sound earlier tonight that I liked with that stupid thing, and now I'm never going to tell you about it.
Oh, what was the sound?
It was kind of the Frampton shit. And I was like, oh, there you go.
Was the what?
I don't care. I'm not even going to tell you about it anymore.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Do you know who Peter Frampton is?
Yeah.
Duh, because you're old.
No one knows how old I am. It's a mystery.
So that's false.
So
matter.
what were you saying? Peter Frampton, continue.
It was just it was a pleasing toodly-doo sound. That's
You
all I can say
enjoyed,
about
so
it.
you enjoyed the solo, is what you're saying.
I just enjoyed it for like 1 second.
What do you remember what the second was?
So, and I will never try to. I'm not agreeing to any of your flute playing.
Girl, what do you think about the queers are doomed? That's what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Who cares? Everybody's a little gay. What's the big deal? Why does everybody got to talk about it all the time? Just go be gay by yourself. That's what I say.
Namaste. Dread, blessings for the single bit. Not Mish, not Mish, not Mish, not Mish. Brizzle Legs, 118 bits. Staying up late tonight. Namaste to Brizzle Legs. Also, Comedic 6414, 100 bits. Namaste to you. OMG Speed, also Godspeed, good to see you, 2 bits. Godspeed, 1 bit. Dread, 10 bits. Kodiak Jenkins coming in with that prime 11 months. We're going to be a year with Kodiak next month. Namaste, Kodiak. Onion Plug, 2 bits. Godspeed, 1 bit. Godspeed, 4 bits. Leslie is 3 years old on Jupiter, LOL, because it takes longer for it to rotate around the sun. And if you try to have sex with Leslie or think he's cute, that makes you a pedophile.
Ew! See? You know when the gays come in, they're going to talk about fucking kids. I apologize, I shouldn't say that. Out loud, that loud. I'm just going to get a t-shirt with her on it.
I wish this would stop. It's just
That's not relaxing for that. That's just so gross and annoying. I can't believe I woke up. And I'm going to get in trouble. Who cares anyway? That's it. Lizzie, may I go?
Nope, not yet. You didn't really answer the question, so I was trying to get at why
I said gays are gays.
the queers are gay, or the queers are gay. The queers are doomed. What is it?
Boom, period.
You haven't said anything of goddamn value. Say something. Say something that you think. Dread cop single bit, not me single bit. Dread cop single bit. Dread cop single bit, not me 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 single bit. Godspeed 5 bits, not me. Not me single bit, not me single bit. Dread cop 2. I was about to raid Hot and Streamy in the middle of you talking, but she stopped streaming, so we're gonna do something else.
What? You were just going to... Wait a minute. What?
I was gonna raid Hot and Streamy, but she stopped streaming.
Oh. Hot End?
Hot and
Who is
Streamy. We've raided her before.
Who was the stupid idiot the other night? I almost got rid of Twitch.
What, Spoopy Kit? Nah.
Oh my god, I got in a total fight about it.
Satankmo 10 bits. Satankmo 10 bits. Not me single bit. Not me single bit.
That's classy. Okay. Well, you can put all Mishas together. It's good.
What are you, girl, what are you talking about? Would you say something about how queers are doomed, please? Would you put a bow on the
Okay,
episode?
I said gays are gay. Gay, doom. Gay doom.
Gay doom, what does it look like?
Doom.
Gay doom, what does it look like?
Too many colors, men in high heels, or they wear like the platform ones. They always are like marching through a city.
And this
We
is
should probably
doom.
Slam them down in New Orleans and friggin' make them go to hell by a toaster. Because
Chini 15 bits. Jen, tell Leslie to raid Prag Pro.
No.
Only if you give me your car. Okay, listen. This
Can you rate him, though?
You're kind of
That'd be pretty gay.
ruining the show a little bit right
You're
now. Jen.
ruining my whole, no, you ruined my night. I woke up.
How the fuck am I ruining your night?
I don't know, because now I'm aggravated.
Yeah, this is a really unfortunate way to end the show. Listen, we had a nice head of steam going, a nice focus, a nice little bit of like emotional sort of connection a little bit through the
I'm the only one that had anybody come out on the show to you, so I don't even care.
You're the only one what?
Who had somebody come out.
Yeah, we converted. No, that was great, but you're not like providing any kind of like little bookend insight or anything. This is just really
well,
like
what do you
we're
want me to
burning
say?
the
That's gay
vibes
people.
right now. You're setting fire to the fucking vibes. Quick affirmation for fellas for Dread. If you you can't underestimate the power of your thighs. I mean, you can. If you got shitty thighs. Hold on, back to the drawing board.
That was
Never mind.
bad.
Okay,
Thighs?
and on that note, let's go ahead.
Did you say thighs?
Thighs, yeah.
That's gay. That's gay as fuck.
You're saying
doomed.
you're not sexually attracted to men's thighs?
No. No. You just have to ignore most of the man other than, then that's it.
What are you talking? Wait.
They're gay. Fucking all men, by the way, want to sleep with each other.
All men are gay?
Ninja New can say that. Ninja New will back me up on that.
Silly B, best therapist of all times. I am.
No, he's not. That's questionable.
Floppy G, yeah. Get Floppy Jimmy to raid Prag Pro. Namaste.
Can you? That would be funny.
No, Jenny, this sucks.
I think we've rounded this up pretty
Namaste.
good.
Quick affirmation. One last one for Pride Month for my days. Fun socks, right? Tropes. Namaste to you. you. All right. Let's take
you're
this
just
energy
phoning it in at this point.
to Floppy Jimmy, Twitch's premier straight twink, mouthy straight twink. Namaste. I'll see you guys all very soon on Thursday for our next exploration.
Bye, Les. Last caller, I win.